Hi, officer. Anything I can help you with? A fishing village on the sea. The sign on the street leading here is illegible. The name is Lillian.
Indeed, you're always... Ask her about the cool sword. Helps to break the ice.
Let's see. Who are you looking... I don't think I know what these are. Aha! Like snow. Two old guys have been wandering around here. Nose in sand, talking... Don't really know. Further down the peninsula, I guess. I mean... Well, how can I assist you then, officer? Remarkable. It's a good thing.
That's odd. Is she actually impressed?
How sweet of you.
A phenomenon that the spectral...
If one of them lost something, that's as good a place to start looking as any. Oh? Well, how can I see? Like I said, fish mostly. I sell the fish to people in the Delta to serve at their fancy. Sometimes I also walk to the beach to...
Keep it professional, man. Don't make it sound like you're hitting on her.
Oh, but what else?
All right. Major choice moment. You only get to ask one thing. It would be weird to say them all. Choose...
Well, you're barking under the wrong tree then, officer. I have no interest in... Remark? It's a good...
That's odd. Is she actually...
How sweet of you.
A phenomenon.
If one of them lost something, that's as good a place. Unfortunately, the factory sold this one with a 3-year warranty instead of a story. Not really.
But not when you're in a tight spot.
It's a regular mass-produced sword, like a shovel or an axe. Nothing fancy. Just from time to time, people need a lesson in respect. That's just the way it is. Back in the day, I caught the eyes of many men. And believe me, some went to patch their wounds, their lesson learned. Others were more thick-headed. Guess I enjoyed the way he bled. Gone. To the waves. The sea took him. He didn't respect the sea. Went out. Now, before you tell me how sorry you are for my loss, know that it was...
She really likes those muscles, though. It's in the way she pronounces sinewy.
Us working folk don't have the luxury to be bedsick with... Life didn't really change that much for me and the kids.
She looks like she's ready to go on a date with another, better, drunk. Ask her. Both of you couldn't...
Sure is. The sun, I call her. Coated with... Hi.
No, ma'am.
Good. It would have been bad news had it turned out it wasn't a sunny day. Bad news for the skiff. Bad news for the net.
There's a moment's silence. She looks at the rain stream.
In time, when...
Waves wash the... My prediction. It will be at... pain of eating, barely holding it up.
It looks like a makeshift bridge.
The pain falls into the icy snow with a soft thunk.
We should ask that girl on the ice what's going on here.
A shaggy-looking girl.
Oh,
Everyone knows drugs make you invulnerable.
I'm listening. This is a portable recording, actually just one wire. I picked on it till the braiding. A contact mic records sound.
Your mangled brain would like you to know there is a boxer called Contact Mike. No idea.
Yeah, I record stuff with it. Sure. Okay. Recording, I guess. I think I'm recording cracks in the ice. But there's no way the musicians in the Palaceum used them for... Anyway, I thought I'd make some... I don't really know what I'm doing. They use synthesizers too. I don't have a synthesizer.
Take this, your...
No, man, fuck that, I'm cool. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
That? The boys think it could be... Yeah,
And why is that?
they got too much stuff crammed in there. Music stuff, mostly. That stuff is more expensive than I am.
It's probably amphetamine.
I got my recordings to do. I feel better. Thanks. Go ahead. A cell.
Her hair is dyed blonde, with dark roots showing. There's a coarseness to her features, some masculinity below that timidness.
Why? Okay.
A very common name.
It's supposed to become like a club for a Nordic dance, except that,
The floorboards are twisting. There will never, not in a million years.
you know, a Nordic, cathodic, music that's made with electronic instruments, synthesizers and tape.
This is an evolutionary step up.
I know. Hey, don't get me wrong, but you're cops, right? Okay, well, maybe you could talk to Andre and the guys, because there are some... Doesn't hurt to ask, I guess. Go ahead. Okay.
The tent is...
Come on, get in and close the flap behind you. The warm stuff's... Sorry.
You go ahead.
I'm actually not.
I'm sure you will feel right at home.
You see, a youngish...
Hello,
There is definitely imbecilic. His grip is strong.
this is my posse.
The young man would...
An egg! Together with a settle burger, who's out there right now, doing some... We have many in the pipeline.
That means...
You see, we've been all over
Honest off,
Yeah, Frank.
place is a shithole.
I apologise for my friend Noit's potty mouth. I realise this, which brings me to the problem of... I'm talking about the church. And I'm not exaggerating. Even a place of spiritual refuge can become...
Dumphead, burnouts.
Well, I'm sad to say, that's exactly what happened. Sad because we were just...
Strike that.
And sadder yet, because the dopeheads and burnouts hold up...
He leans back a little. Good. This calls for an opinion. You're an expert in those.
The spooky kind. I was hoping you would be the judge of also.
People just want to spin tapes without them.
Thank you. So you're gonna look into it, right? It should be a police matter. Getting them out. Whatever spooky stuff they're doing, I'm sure. All right, man. I asked Noid to install.
I had to do it in an hurry. Not my best work, but it should hold for a while.
Not long. Like a week, maybe? I'm super sure they're alive.
Somewhere in the ruinous past that led you here.
Yes, I do. I listen to Channel 8 all the time. I know about crime stuff, and I assure you, officer, this is not what's happening here. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
You're right. It is nonsense.
He nods attentively.
Of course.
All right.
You sense the ka-ching. The key hits your palm. The speed freak's nod to you approves. The speed freak, a respectful nod.
Sure, man. Tell us what you want to know. Let's do. Truth is, I don't really know. None of us do. I don't even know how many. Yes. When I first scouted the place, back in February, it was abandoned, empty. Took some time getting the crew together. So about 2 weeks ago,
One of them has wires running into bowls of water. Wires into water. Never seen anything like.
Andre!
oh, and it felt like there was some.
No!
Which other one?
Felt like silence. Awful silence.
Not exactly. We've just seen someone who we think is a woman go in and out of the church. A couple of times. And we felt someone, or something, eyeing us inside. But that's kinda it. Like, you aren't alone.
It wasn't quite.
Not human.
It was this dark shape climbing up. Yeah, you know. The way.
It was stalking us.
Odd. Crabs are usually marine.
Yeah, totally. I mean, I did.
You should ask her about it.
There probably is no crab man. Don't let them.
You should talk to Noid about that. I just got a
With a small surge of PEA,
It means like one of those rich boy private.
Not that we would know anything about.
he appears sincere.
We're getting derailed here. In short, you can tell to Noid. Well, honestly.
This is a below feeble attempt at avoidance. Basically, he is attempting to weaponize idiocy.
I'm 70% sure there's some. Sure. What? Oh, yeah. That's a.
If you don't know what the founding party is, there might be a way to mask it with minor.
Come to think of it, I've never really looked them up, you know? I can't give you a precise. And they have roots in ancient mass society. And they're the custodians of the Pericanassian church. Plus, they anoint the innocents. They, like, made the innocent totally.
The Pericanassian church is about love. I know the love is hot.
Unit.
Make some noise for my insulin.
You feel it. The anodes and the cathodes coursing through you. Your big toe starts tapping along to the base, as if testing feels good.
That's pretty downbeat. I think I speak for all of us when I say we expected the law to be more open to the idea of love, unity. Yeah,
The one with the large head.
yes. What? It does.
Told you we have a smell problem.
Ether?
No.
He sniffs. It doesn't take a. However, at least not under the. He nods enthusiastically. No doubt, a little relieved.
As always.
A young man with.
Hardcore! Hardcore! Hardcore is internally coherent. All core! All
He furrows.
hard!
Is it though? But is it? I mean, really?
I am the mic.
Could there have been a.
So you had a talk with Andre, and now you want to discuss things with Noid. Good. It's good you talked to Andre first. Gave me time to get a reading on your song. Yeah, gotta compare. See if we can align. See? Our sign, weird stuff, wires.
The People's Republic of Samara is a product of.
Nothing's wrong with it. Most of it does psionic powers, The hardcore aesthetic is... I can see that. Huh? Yeah. I suck at socialising, man.
Hi again. So,
He's a quiet man. Mostly communicates through music. Well, he's just kind of... Yeah, sometimes.
The man smiles. I get it. He's a puzzle.
As always, we'll be right here.
The young man with
this is hardcore. It's hardcore! Skipper.
Huh? I see you're here again. Yeah. I suck at socialising.
heavy wooden doors, more than twice your height. The lock.
Let's go.
A great whoosh in the... The silence in this part of the church. Maybe if you were to stand in just the right spot. And then, it seems this, you can hardly hear. Your voice is barely. You produce a few the lieutenant point.
Can you hear anything? The church just has...
Maybe the church was designed this way to prevent boisterous activity, singing and dancing on its premises. He doesn't seem entirely convinced. The orderly rows of ceiling panels become barely visible, then disappear completely in the darkness of the... It's like there's something moving up there. A shadow has emerged from the tower and it's making its way. Yes, it's not a shadow anymore.
Officer.
Oh no, You've lost sight. You see something. Maybe it's possible to. The shadow is a man. The crab man. The man leans.
Habitual alcohol use has made you into a scared little pussy, Holmes. But
That accent is Villalobos, a peninsula in mess.
here you can receive the mother's love.
This man is obviously a habit.
Hey, and what was that about the bottle again? You haven't even drank that much, lady.
Oh yeah, sure. You don't know anything about alcohol use. You got it all under control, Way. Not all of it. I was like,
You know, actually, since we're here, you may want to pay.
Look at these crazies. What is this shit?
it doesn't matter who I am, Way. This is the Church of the Mother of Silence.
You have no idea what the whatever it is. 'Tis not an act, my liege.
Never known myself to be a crab. But if that's the name you got for me, I won't stop you. I always thought of myself more like a...
That's not the only technique he's working on. Look at those cars.
Sure am. Now I use those same hands in...
All right, let's consider the context and meaning here.
It's all just for the mother, man. I was in a gang, Way, but my memories of that time are fading. Most of them are already gone. That's not really the point.
Do you remember your names?
Tiago's my name, but those syllables don't mean much to me these days. Your place amongst your fellas. Your place in the world. I ain't got no use for such a place. And don't think I met one yet.
That was him suppressing the chuckle.
This is a special place. I circled it. Nurtured by the silence beast. Oh, she is a cavity in the dark beyond sense. She saved me. I will be incinerated.
That sounds a bit like substitution behavior, no?
I'm a seraph, Holmes. I sing the mother. I ain't from no
Marietti is a mess. He lost his cool there for a moment.
It's not like that.
Too gleeful, those words.
I heard that before, Way. And I know I can't convince you on the spot. But think, when's the last time you woke up from silent communion with a hangover? Regret, I can see, and it saddens me. But devotion can save you. It saved me. No worries, man. I know, hard to say. I think I did some construction work here. Been spending a lot of time here ever since. The past is nothing to me now, Way. I think they were. A long time ago. I had to shed them like skin.
They look pretty dapper, actually. The sinewy figure lingers.
Police raid.
Did you witness?
Not really. Or at least I don't remember much of it anymore. The ones in the tent outside? Right? I see them. Guessing they're the ones who call me a crab. Probably scared of me. Nah, man. They look pretty funny. And why not? They wouldn't bother me none. I'm usually, might even be nice to have some company. Other spooker?
The Aita is Grandma?
No. I just call her Viejita because of her clothes. That's what I said, Holmes. Don't really follow her comings and goings. Just see her typing on her... I'm afraid not at...
Or search through her radio computer. Why does art inspire you so much? Excellent question. In short, art, have you looked in the mirror lately? To be honest, you have the exact features of the... Yes, you seek substance. No vapid representations and reproductions of social mores. Exactly. It's not, oh, go ahead and provide. A machine stand.
A radio computer. We should leave. I doubt this place bears any connection to the case. A radio computer. No, I don't know how to operate it.
This is the Ream. The Ream prefect is the... You see, the lieutenant says behind the hatch. This is the machine's bar of the static.
Good afternoon. Fortress accident on Saint-Brune. This is the East.
This is a human interface. A retired...
The filament you have inserted into the core. I don't know. That's what I'm at. Good.
Let's look around. Maybe he knows something.
No.
A hint system is not part of...
Still, no. I am contractually obliged to protect.
I'm afraid we are...
Now, can you please repeat the received? Fortress accident. Is there anything else I can... The company on whose... One moment. Fortress accident. SCS.
That's not bad.
Any other questions? Yes, I am alive. I am...
She repeats passwords. Programming people are paranoid.
They're merely cautious. It's my job to protect their...
On an island on the river Esperance, a small...
Now, please tell me if there's anything else I can do for you, Fortress. Good.
Let's look around. Maybe he knows something.
Received. Fortress Good.
The machine's keyboard is still illuminated. Nothing happens.
Oh, hey, Wei.
Coffee in the back. Something familiar about that. Coffee and stale cookies.
Look, man, I'm at liberty to talk about too many times.
Surveys are a good way to fish for personal information, especially in the name of public safety.
Don't sweat it, Vato. The password is afterlife. What you think of that? I think we done here, Essay.
That was interesting. However,
The machine's keyboard, the speak.
Good afternoon. Good. Good. I have unlocked Fortress Accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today? Goodbye.
The machine's keyboard. The printer prints out a long text document. The first entry arrived at the church. The door was boarded up. So the lieutenant leans closer, scoured.
4th of February. That's over a month ago. Whoever set up those machines has been here for quite a while. Our case? No, I don't think so. It must be
6th of February, 51. Had a little chat with the local fishermen. Said I shouldn't go near that place. That the church was spooked. What was that about narcotics? This could...
I doubt that we can find nothing spooked.
Then why doth the loot 7th of February?
Why would anyone need any?
8th of February. But at least the artists have their act together. They're qualified labor. They can get... I just have to find out what caused that data loss and be done with it. Still don't understand how it managed to wipe out the backup, when the backup wasn't even connected to the front.
Her friends? Colleagues? Seems like something about the backup.
12th of...
The strike. Keep reading. I mean...
25th.
Is she talking about...
28th of February, 51. Yes, the first...
The pillar of silence. She is...
The lieutenant doesn't. March, 51. Fortunately, the song, That Disco Man, must be a set.
The girl on the ice?
March 50. Your reading is interrupted by the sound. A strange woman makes straight for the radio computer.
Breaking into my radio computer, I see.
Yes, you are breaking in.
I do apologize for the intrusion, madame. We are with the RCM, you see.
You won't find any answers from here. It's just me and my computer, and it
We should talk to her. Yes? Yes. I don't know what to say. Perhaps, I'm really not sure about this turn of events. I may have preferred either way. Good on you. You were saying?
What is it? No, you just printed out my personal log and wasted some paper. I am Soona Luukkanen-Kilde, the former lead pro. If you're not here to hire me, I don't really know how I can help you.
Did she say over 16 years? That still doesn't answer what she's doing in an abandoned church.
No. Yes. No, you're right. I'm not. I brought them here. These are my machines. Please don't touch. I use the AR1 as my RAIN prefix processing. Mm-hmm. Yes? You really don't know anything about radio computers, do you? All right. Well, all radio computers perform on the front. It's all around us.
Like love.
I guess it is, but it's not the cheap. Anyway, you should do some research before you decide to buy anything. Ask around. I'm working.
The machine seems...
Could you just shh for a moment? Or get to the... So you do know something about computers. You're right. No, I don't. Because I needed something good for my investigation. Besides, owning a RAIN...
No, actually, it is kind of a big deal.
I know a friend of a friend. Prefect is mainly based on... They are connected...
Short and terse. There you have it. What...
Great. You really like those questions, don't you? I'm conducting scientific research here. You can't throw me out. I'm looking for the location of a...
Wait. She's looking for a disruption in the radio. The lieutenant raises his brows, but doesn't...
Exactly. What does it mean? Up to now, what do you think it is?
That's a little above your pay grade at the moment.
You measure it by its surroundings, by that which does exist, which is what I've been trying to do. I've tried using hydro-transducers to record the silence.
Ah, hydro-transducers.
But honestly, it's not programmed. Yes, that's what led me here. But I suspect it's somewhere underneath those roofs.
Only a faint criss-cross.
There's this place at the back.
The Pillar of Silence?
Maybe. I know. No, I don't. Because it's just dry land. And I don't have a... You know what? It would be really helpful if you could just stop talking and let me... Great. Thanks. The swallow, you mean? What about it? Great. Thanks. What?
I bet she hasn't even heard it.
Yeah. Like all the time. Maybe I'd have to be on drugs to get it. But to a sober mind, it just sounds like uninspired rug whipping. This is about those speed. Take a guess, why don't you? I can't believe they got you so easily. Go have an up.
Good luck. I'm not coming in there.
In white, silver, and apricot, this is her cradled in her arms are a pair of glowing lungs. Cold wind seeps in from the as that bitter thought. Good call. She left us all in the shits. Don't give her a single thing. Just stand there.
The old woman in the village was right. It's a minor landmark.
On the coast of an uninhabited archipelago.
There used to be 7 stave churches on the coast. We should be respectful here.
Respectful? Is the lieutenant a follower of Dolores?
Yes, we all are. Her name, body, and rule are synonymous with humanism. The laws we enforce are DeLorean in origin. It's not spiritual, it's constitutional. The DeLorean system does not demand faith, only accordance.
It's a mystery sprinkled with self-pity and regret. For some reason, unknown to your mind, looking at her delicate eyes makes you feel like you're ready for drowning. All you know is, this is the young mother of humanity, and that you should go. Do something else. The shards glimmer in the dark. You see little pearls of light on the edges of the crack that splits the female. Winter, slow to let go of rivers. The snow, and to think the melting snow seeps through your thin clothes. More wine, the waters, no more. Below the old mine, where the Philippian children underfoot. After 2 kilometers underground, the mausoleum. Did someone how can it be pure if it's magenta? Snow falls, few, all around her, white.
We should keep moving. Who knows when the snow will let up?
Someone has left and up the cloth. It seems.
Please tell me you're not taking that with you. I'm sure he'll be.
As you hold it in your hand, it's a sword. Some secrets up. It occurs. It smells like a dead sea creature. Why? Why did you think? What? No. As you hold it in your hand, there is no. smell. It's awful and familiar. Don't be naive. Don't you recognize it? That idiot. Something cold. It is death. The lieutenant. There's some tear. No.
A tragedy.
Whoever tossed it here. Red Astra is the black. You see, it's hard to A man, half of the smell is.
Hold on. Lividity is.
Another dead body. Calm now. Carefully. Just another day. He's wearing. But the leather jacket, you find some sunflower seeds.
Good. We should take a look at that library card.
The man, you have to be quite inebriated to fall that bad. Well over a liter of pure ethanol. 3 bottles of wine, or 1.5 of spirits. Or maybe his expression, height, 170 to 175. There's some dry, be very, a dry, this.
I don't see any other major wounds, do you? Seems like the head wound was...
They screamed. You see, Wade, he could have easily disappeared. A .75 it's mid-market spirits.
Tear. I'd prefer if you didn't collect them this...
Grabowski spearmint chewing. The black...
He ate. I've seen it before. Almost...
The entire board.
Looks like one of the... But that's just...
At least this man knew how to party. Imagine the same scene.
And he was... But let's try to not run a death by misadventure. He slipped and fell through the boardwalk. A truly unfortunate accident. If it wouldn't have been for that bend... Oh yes. Some symptoms of it, but I think that death arrived through head... No, I don't...
Agreed.
What about it?
Sometimes a kebab is just a kebab.
Not that sealing it off would keep anyone away. All it does is keep the city council's hands clean. It does seem to be a pretty straightforward misadventure. Although there's still, from where I stand, I can see two options. We either a field autopsy isn't necessary. I'd say we should just write down head trauma in the maybe, but we don't really have much time or resources. Alright, we should first.
The library card is folded into two and still slightly wet. Billy is a unisex name. Whoever owns this card is an avid reader. Most of these titles, if lost, please.
Good. We should give them a call from.
Good idea. A metal payphone. You hear the tone. Calling. Still, this feels end of tone.
Pierre, is that you, Pierre? So nice of you to find the time to call me. Are you sure?
Her voice is dry. You get a sinking feel. Calling. Still, someone.
Hello?
Hello, Girard. No, what you are is a surprise.
Who is this? Who the fuck do you think you are? Just tell me what's going on here.
The sounds are muffled. You can make out two people. Amid the howling in the wire, you make out a woman's voice with a thick more shouting. You're pretty sure you hear a man saying, fuck.
What the hell are you doing? Big deal? Let's just go. I've had enough of this phone booth.
You pick up the handset. There's a tone. The machine, the lieutenant shrugs apathetically. Calling, calling, calling. Still.
Stop calling me, man. I'll get you your money, alright? I just need till tonight. Let me work. says this.
Disconnect.
Are we about done?
Calling.
I'm tired.
Sounds like he hasn't talked to anyone in quite a while.
There is
The man you do not... Seems like... Lucky you. The call went too fast for the payphone to register. You close your eyes and put your index finger on the... Strange. This is not how you started before. You dialed 001. 005 is Revachol. 4111, yes. 451. You have dialed God knows how an ultra-long distance call. You're calling. The handset starts slipping from your sweaty palm. The lieutenant is too far away. Calling still. Then the ocean breaks.
Hello? Who is this? What? Oh no. Is that...
This is too much. You need to recede.
Oh no, not this. Dora.
In the distorted distance, no answer. You're not sure, but you think...
You're not a revolutionary, Harry.
You only have 2, maybe 3 things left to say before the change runs out.
Oh, God. Do you know what time it is? It's 4 o'clock, Harry. I need to wake up in 2 hours. What do you want to talk about that we haven't talked about already?
This is bad. You feel your right hand on the handset cramping up with...
Oh no. Please stop. Please, let's just... Yes. No. Yes, I'm in my rover. To work. The academy, where I work.
No response, only a sigh. The connect... She does not answer anymore.
Harry.
Disconnect tone. The machine ran out of money. You dial the number in the middle of it. A familiar calling.
Harry.
Underneath it, she is naked and warm under a blanket. Phone disconnect. You dial the number again. Calling. And calling. For who knows? The cold metal is hot. It didn't give you any fun. Bent metal. You are the destroyer, the bane of inanimate matter. Look, there's a discarded milk carton on the floor. Why don't you kudos?
Yes?
A metal payphone under a yellow plastic dome. There's a bitter... You see, a slogan used to intertwine with
Looks like tomorrow never came. Looks like tomorrow never came.
And Mikhail noticed the windows, especially with how there are no windows on the south side. You officers, come to investigate the historic subtext of West Martinez?
Nice to meet you.
Yes, hypertext. Young cop and the... Oh yes, so Mikhail. They had to deal with money. No, I can't say that we've met before, but I've heard of him, of course. Mikhail's a little tired today. We spent all night trying to run Orbis on his radio computer. Have you heard of it?
the man speaks in the artificial cadence of a professor.
But I assume you're not here for giant worms when there's...
Well, get a load of this guy. He really enjoys his trivia. The Orbis programming language was named after its inventor, Victor Orbis, a cyber...
I do have some money, yes, but that...
No, I mean, come on. You need the money.
Oh no, I don't have it on me, officer. I'm just spending time with my...
Not that he would have to worry about me.
Aha! But it's not just... What not a lot of people know is, this used to be the R&D department of Felt Electrical.
It looks old and...
That's not so... They started out as a Midway Electronics... Still, tricentennial. It was here in Martinez. An elegant folding mechanism, which is a...
He assumes some...
Indeed. The revolution... Unfortunately, their moonshot project never... All of this was built by Felt. Even a boardwalk. Wild Pines built Yes, they even...
A pleasure.
Yes. To lure in... Oh, I'm a...
Wait. Is he...
Officer.
The boy looks first at you, then back at...
They used them for military communication. What's the Mars Decree?
A short-lived...
It's a beautiful piece of text, actually. I tried to get...
The kid takes a peek at the green and...
Actually, no one knows. No one even knows what a computer made entirely of...
Buckle up.
10 years ago, I did a little... freelancing, I guess you could say.
Wait. He did it. What the hell is a Wumpty Dumpty Dom Center?
The Wumpty Dumpty Dom Center for Contemporary Arts. In fact, I'm not. The Wumpty Dumpty Dom Center is a place you... But perhaps I...
Made of black film and folding tape structures.
Very, very cool. Though I understand the socio-economic causes of the revolution, it pains me to imagine the revolutionary setting fire to this precious device. Who knows? Maybe it was an accident, or maybe they didn't want the technology to end up in a... But of course. Sure. What's on your mind? But of course. What else? I do some...
Lo Mantang stick fighting is a form of martial arts.
Actually, a great many cultures have their own version of...
You doze off as he paints you a man.
But anyway, I'm boring you with details again. You were saying? Then I guess everything got said, right? I do so.
Lo Mantang stick...
Lo Mantang stick...
Wait, what does this man know about pyrrolidon addiction?
You got me, detective.
Dad's fighting with sticks every night after dinner.
That's right, Mikhail. It also has a No, thanks to you.
Pick your brain.
Hello. Yellow...
The lieutenant Yellow man. Interesting. This is something to ask him about, after a little probing first.
I'm just waiting for my friend Morel to finish up with his insect. I like nature. Just...
Degenerates. This man respects authority too much to see the truth inscribed upon thine own visit.
Dark times will do that to good men. Oh, so that's what the RCA...
So you...
No. Nothing.
He's not feeling very... He didn't kill him or anything, but there's something going on.
My mug? Why would you think that? Oh, no, that's not... Why would I be calling to... Okay, I admit it. I threw the mug away in the trash container behind... You're not going to find me, are you? Oh, God. 250?
This is a
And I'll never do it.
What did you do?
Nothing.
Here we go. Start pumping that sweet info.
I know a guy who works with the so I can use the Whirling's trash compactor. I'm sorry.
Disgraced.
He studies his reaction. Gary doesn't answer.
Officer, please. I was only cleaning up. I live right across the yard from where he was hanged, and I saw... Then I came out to clean up the rags because no one else would. Okay. I was...
Right.
Exactly.
As he shifts uncomfortably, a series of clicks, like the clinking of glass beads.
What sound? Really? There's lots of weird stuff.
Every day, the wind...
Armor? No.
An infant could see he's not... There's something going on here. You should...
I hope I can help...
Does this mean you were in his apartment, admiring his...
No.
After all this time with Morel, he must have...
Oh, yes. The burning rhino. A rhinoceros that looks ordinary during the day, but the flames are not just for decoration. During the burning rhinos, local peasants...
The lieutenant sighs, without looking up.
They have special ducts just above their shoulder.
But how is this combustible fluid?
The rhino starts running very fast to build heat, then stops, raises its head, and spark. Yeah, well, Revocol used to be a flaming...
Super solid argument, Gary. Can't argue with that.
Not many Sealites here, or anywhere, other than Sale. I meant no offense.
Do you remember how, when we met Measurehead and I said the next races will be a really good one? Well, this is that racist.
Hey, man. All I meant was there are not many Sealites around here. Oh, yes. Of course he is. I was just speaking about his... Sure do, officer.
His eyes narrow slightly.
In my home. Yes. When I was gone, Mr. Clare unlocked my apartment? So you work for Everard Clare? What have I done?
As he lowers his tone, he hunches his back.
Whatever it is, tell him I won't do it again.
This scared him proper.
The weather vane has turned. He cannot be unturned.
Is he? He's looking comfortable enough. Maybe it was
You wouldn't be able to hear if you were. Please excuse my colleague's humor.
What he means...
Of course.
Here we go. Nice.
There's a...
Who's there?
His self...
To what?
That's sarcasm.
Of course.
The 881 is a raised motorway that separates Martinez from Jamrock. The labyrinth of streets underneath it makes...
You broke the waterlock with a motor carriage? There was a billboard in the canal. Why? Scientist.
Did he say we can?
Yes, Gary.
Sir.
I just have to do one more round. See? Well, first of all, it's damn difficult to find, which is why we've been knee-deep in the reeds laying traps for it. Good question. Being a phasm, and I suspect it may have also... It's my hypothesis, but I cannot
A ghost insect, he said?
No, that is I'm expecting it to be quite giant. One known species of phasmid. Typical rookie assumption. Insects are much more sophisticated. Even simply catching a glimpse
would be glory itself.
Very little, I'm sorry to say. No one's ever captured a specimen, so all our information... Not yet.
Just out of...
I know it's real.
It's clear that his obsession with the phasmid is driven by something.
By which I mean, I've heard enough first-hand accounts to believe quite firmly that the Insulindian phasmid, yes, it's the first credible... I have to resist the thought. Such an
He means asexual reproduction. The females of the species don't need to mate to produce viable eggs. This makes it easier for a species with a small population.
Yes, the Insulindian phasmid. Well, they may not look... Yes. Simple. Attractive. At least, that's the intent. Locusts. Nearly all known phasmids are herbivores.
Inside the trap, a meat-eating stick insect.
Thank you for your opinion. We have also included plant material in the traps. They'll work, I assure you. The predatory hypothesis, using...
The traps do seem to be deftly...
Yes. What? And I'm eager to return to her. My wife understands that.
Come on, Morale.
And leave the traps? Absolutely.
Come on. She wants us back. I'm soaked up to my nuts over here. We'll both
Of course it's important to her. She's seen it.
She's seen it?
Yes. That's... suffice to say. It's long been our dream to find proof of the... No.
I could go for some...
I didn't expect you to take such an interest in our work here, officer. Yes, indeed. There are 4 in total. One is to the south. Another we set in Land's End. The third is... You should check it.
That seems like a lot. Do we really have time for this? Extracurricular, even relative to examining a weak old corpse. I'm not sure mucking about in the reeds.
Bring it to me at once.
He's not comfortable with the possibility that you'll claim the find. But he's like...
That's highly unlikely. It's made of musk and research chemicals. The Voice.
This is the...
I hope you're not buying this.
It is precious.
Right.
Finally.
Thank you for your help.
If it's more cryptic, but what if the information is vital?
I've just always liked animals and puzzles. Searching for cryptids is a bit of both. Real. I know you think one is a respectable profession, while the other is superstition. Everyone does. My methods do not differ from other No, as I...
Interesting. Something for later.
Everything from...
He's interested in...
Most establishment science. It's not child's play. Just... No. Very few of the list of cryptids kept by the Cryptozoological Society. 2 are categorized as confirmed discovery. Yes, the Chateau Quan. We cryptozoologists are brutally honest with ourselves. More so, indeed.
The hair on your arm. He has clearly done his math on this. There is no surprising him.
Yes? All right.
We would have to... You need to ask him about specific cryptids. Cryptids you've heard about from Lena, or his friend Gary.
A willow person. It's a...
Willow people? Not a...
They're not people, really. Some argue they aren't. They're very, very thin. Almost flat, in fact. And can camouflage them. You probably have. Gary and I painted an entire grove's worth of trees in slow drying after waiting in hiding for hours. I chased it with a net. Not very elegant.
A lavender shadow.
I know you think we were snacking on fanny mushrooms. Furthermore, I'm not saying it was a confirmed sighting. I'm painfully aware of what...
He makes it a real point here to sound falsifiable.
Confirmed. It's 100% very formally the most dangerous, yes. But do you know the most dangerous living cryptid? The most dangerous cryptid is a carnivorous yes. The dread moose subsists entirely on flesh. It has even been known to dig up fresh graves. Human remains have been found deep in the just like an ordinary Arden moose. You can't.
A moose that looks like any other moose. What's going on here?
The bodies found in the forest. The recent surge in the moose population has hidden carnivores. Moose are already being hunted for sport. Can you imagine what would happen if they came to be viewed as the carnivorous moose? It makes sense that such a majestic animal with natural weapons, antlers, would come. One slaughterhouse at the outskirts of the woods in Vasa. The moose would just stare at the building, as though they were waiting for... And that's not all. Some of the...
This isn't something unique. Various species of deer have been known to...
Anyway, there is more than enough...
Here is a man who has had more than his fair share of heated arguments, and would, surprisingly...
That's impressive, I guess. But have you seen it with your own eyes? Of course you haven't. I haven't had a chance to travel to Coco Nor. No. And I fear this mindless...
Yes. Sightings of mirages are constant. A mirage is a constant. It remains unclear what this has got to do with...
Oh.
A bit of jealousy then.
Although, probably because her life ended as a result of a flightless cursor owl found in the Seminine Isles. When it's not hunting its prey in this manner, the ock hangs from tree branches, like a bat, waiting to dive on hapless prey below on the jungle floor. Mijanu liked extreme animals, you see. Oh, decades ago. In the 30s. I didn't know her personally, of course. A chasm of academic pretension still stood before us, even though she had unusual courage for someone from the other... Did he? That one's a hoax. Some Seraï's rice farm. Many times. It always turns into an argument. Many of them probably are, statistically speaking.
If perhaps slightly less enjoyable.
Which one? The burning rhino is where they draw the line.
Did you? Did he? Did you? No offense, officer. Me? I'm not a people person. Unless you haven't noticed. By all means. No. Well, he's been a little unenthusiastic about...
The 15th Indo tribe. Because there was. The 15th Indo tribe was comprised of 8 kids from Forberg and North Jamrock, running... There's a trap in the reed behind you. When this district was... Locusts are...
Big surprise. Anyway, 1 down, 3 to go. I meant no offense, just...
A scattering of bullet holes is spread across the cracked wall.
Meaning, this is a lot of bullet holes. The manufacturing and sale of automatic rifles was curtailed after the revolution. The destructive power of such tools.
A row of ghostly shades stand facing the wall. They're 10 meters away. Other shades are lined up. A long time has passed. The abundance of bullet holes leads to two options. Either an inordinate amount of executions were performed here, or they did not use a conscience round, where only one soldier has the loaded. A host of men. They stand, facing the wall. It's impossible to discern any detail. 7 men in combat uniforms. The commandant, the one who gives the order. Machine gun.
I don't know. I don't know who that. Perhaps the ones executed.
Remember what Trent Heidel.
Another likely.
Or maybe.
Yeah. To be honest, if a coalition member was anyone in this situation, it was a commandant, the superior giving the orders.
A cold sea wind.
Yes?
This is the trap, the reeds. It's good that the later it gets, this trap is
another empty trap. Of course, noted.
an old door worn by elements, guards.
It's military. The washerwoman may...
It may have been used to serve as an aerostatic battleship in the atmosphere. This trap's not the reeds. The wind picked nothing.
Empty, of course.
The shaggy hair.
So you talked to my associates, right? Are you going to help us? Shoot. Oh, that.
She's less prone to blurting.
Okay. She was dressed like someone who's been raised... And then, you know, right behind her, a man crawled down. He stopped right before he got to the...
Like a crab, you say?
You saw him? Does it mean that you went in there? Did you see the other spooker, the one in Grandma? Good, so you believe me. You... My associates? Of course I do.
To the cops.
Me?
A silver bird feels strangely
Don't know what makes you think it'll be any different later, but... Hello again.
The device is cold to the touch.
Hi again. So, how are things going? And? What? Oh, man! Who is he? What did you think? Really? Huh. Interesting. No matter. Yeah.
These guys will never catch him. You will never catch him. There's nothing.
But he's likely up to no good. I dunno, man. Doesn't it feel like a mate? I guess it's not. Everyone is welcome. Maybe. I guess we'll figure something out. A programmer? That's odd. What was she like? Did you ask her about the... Come on, man. Feels alarmed.
A half-hearted sell of something, which...
You'll get there. Anyway, now... What a pity. A shame. Unity! And you can't just evict her? Look at... No, Noid. If that's okay with her... The line's in the... At least crap. Yeah. He can do his climbing thing in the tower. And the programmer? Does she like Nordic dance music?
Egghead cannot...
No worries. We'll figure it out. If coexisting fails... Excellent! Good luck, my friend.
Well, first, the gist of plus, all in all, you really can't tell.
Goodbye, officer.
Back to the heavyweight. Hardcore! Hardcore! Yeah!
This young man, or maybe it's...
You know about...
You know Van Eyck? Wow!
The skinny...
Solomon!
Oh!
Egghead to the ad...
Huh?
Yes, what is it? I don't want to make anything work. Yes, any good.
Easy.
What? No.
She thinks about it. A glassy look in her eye.
All right. Bring me the game's offside copy from my old workspace, if you really want to help. It's stored on a filament memory, and it's a backup of my former employer's project.
She's making it.
The backup itself is destroyed now.
Hold on. If it's called an offsite copy...
Oh god, not this again.
Basement?
And no. We clear? Yeah, that's the one. You can get in through the bookshop. You just have to do some explaining to the bookstore lady. That's her name, I believe. There's this giant ice bear fridge in the building's cellar. It's there. Don't worry, you can't miss the bear. It's hideous. The bookstore lady hates me. Says I'm part of the curse. Whatever. Because she's from Martinez, and people from Martinez have never ever seen a radio. She literally started praying for the higher powers when she first...
The lieutenant.
Once I came in one morning, only to find that my terminal was full of those trains. So what I need you to do here is go have a talk with her, say that you're a policeman. Thanks. And here's my Falsund multitool. You might need... Yes? Thanks.
An old door, worn by elements. An old door, worn by elements. You rattle the handle a bit, then...
We don't get in there. Frankly...
No. We've gotten into every door thus far.
Relax. No one...
At least you can think about opening. Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox.
This is Precinct 57. This is... Sylvie? Yes. Hello? Oh, great.
You hear...
Anything else I can add?
We should...
Anything else, Detective? One moment. Can you please describe the body?
We suspect he might have been...
Any signs of violence? No field de top. What about his belongings? Any information on... Good. Do you and Lieutenant Kit... I have assigned the... That's all for now. Sir, officer. Got it.
The international collaboration.
No. And I doubt they'll get back. 57.
In the cabin. Snow covers do something. This, with its air-cooled, the high set due to a quite steep price tag.
100.
I reckon, man, that
7.2. Yes.
Its 9 helium headlights would improve the range and quality.
Actually, I have a pair. Maybe.
And means no.
Gendarmerie.
His slender and his shirt is...
It was mine. So tell me, are you here to make things right again? Beautiful. I have some good news for you. My son, trust me. You do.
Wait. Suddenly?
That's nice.
He takes another...
Besides...
Something tells you you're...
To the city.
A man on high heels stumbled. Something...
We'll talk. Take care, all right?
And he's gone again. Looks like it's becoming a theme for him.
Who knows, detective? It's different, of course. His shirt. His shirt.
He's trying to...
His shirt. No.
He's barely holding it.
Come on, detective.
Officers of the Revachol...
His hands are...
My name is Charles Vildrouin. I heard you talking to...
Hanging? What a drag. He seems like a cultured gentleman.
Oh, yes. My friend has a great eye for these things. That's really all I can...
The lieutenant takes out...
I'm sorry to say I did, officer. Because I...
He's clearly not a man accustomed to being spoken to.
What's the meaning of this?
There is no meaning, sir. Please excuse my colleague. This case has...
I won't stand for this. What's your name? I'll have your badge. You're doing me no...
Good God, no, let's go.
I have nothing to say... I have nothing to say to you.
Actual art degree. Trite, contrived, mediocre, milquetoast, amateurish. door is closed.
Oh, hello, dear. There you are again. Goodness.
He's fine, ma'am.
Oh, but I am...
You haven't, however.
Oh, you don't want to...
Reflexive.
Well, it was summer. I was building a racing... I'm...
Beton cord.
The strangest moment. I didn't know this can... I tried. I ran for years. It was a story. We were on our first...
So that's how they met. This is beyond significant for them.
Not all of them. Our first...
The size.
It's hard to say.
What if it is?
Of course. So you trying to tell us you saw the insect?
I thought it was a wonderful story.
You're welcome, sweetie.
You see a heavy steel door. With the door does the old cobalt. It leads to...
I've got nothing to say to you.
The tear machine stands in. Your bottles clunk. A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles.
Okay, here. Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something. Okay, here. I hope.
You see several packaged raincoats fill a low shelf beneath a display of croissants and juice. The girl down onto one knee. Pretend.
Is this about the question?
A colourful display of...
Again, I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health.
Hola, Wandering Man. How can I help you?
The file cabinet stands steady as ever, and the unlocked drawer slides. The payphone hangs mute. Typical Martinez streetlight. The boomboxes wait on the shelves.
And here you are.
You see rows of toy soldiers.
Hello, hello. Of course. It's in traffic. I'm sorry, officer, but I don't drive. I just don't like it very... Now that I think about it, I do...
That sure narrows down our list of suspects.
He shakes his head, slowly.
Sure. I'm not purchasing any more clothing. Oh, a photic pub?
You have absolutely no...
Anything else you're thinking of selling? Anything else you're thinking of selling? Another time, perhaps.
The porter reel is... You press the large button marked Commencer. Then the orb telling you, within seconds you know, this is a click. Then silence for a bit. Then the tapes. Of course you could sing. Yup. And the B-side of the tape contains the instrumental. Gart. You have to convince Gart to let the lieutenant...
Can I help you? What is this thing? What, the interior decorating kind? You know, I can fix it to the plaque and have a new bird in the establishment.
I feel good about our work here today.
It's not actually about that. But...
No, you don't.
He tries not to. You need to approach this situation logically. Ask him why he has the PA system installed if you can't use it.
By causing more trouble. The Whirling's not a charity. It's for no one. It's a prop. I'm not letting anyone use it after the great... A lot of people got killed because some arsehole wanted to sing karaoke. It's not for bands, it's for clients. Ha! Well, we don't...
He's lying. But whatever. The man in the vest...
Fine. Client...
Oh yeah. Time to do the damage. The stage is all... You feel it?
So,
The stage is all... You feel it?
So, are you ready for your thing now? Let me know when I should turn on the karaoke carousel.
I would often go there, to the tiny church there, the smallest church in Saint-Saëns, though it once was larger. How the realm may rest there. Down through the mist there, toward the Seven Sisters, toward those pale cliffs there. I would often stay there, in that tiny yard there. I have been so glad here. looking forward to the past here. But now, you are all alone. None of this matters. No, none of this matters at all.
Someone dims the lights as the music starts. Okay, here we... A lazy applause fills the room. You feel your hands shake as awareness of your body. There is silence. This guy really cared. The microphone amplified.
Good.
Last words?
Ah, smallest church in Saint-Saëns, right? It was all right. Subdued. Got the 20 real. Then why are you...
The door is... It's getting late.
Aye, the sea's gonna calm down soon. I can feel it. Oh, that's good to know, I guess. Why is it in the sea? An installation. Us poor people are stupid and don't get installations. All I see, aye. Feels deserved, don't you think? Falling in the line of duty like that and all. And why so?
Life world. Someone's been reading up on last century Gottwaldian philosophers. Play.
Oh yeah? Take it from some...
That's all we have time for right now anyway. Come back here and... Yes, that is a pity. But for now...
It's getting late.
Good night.
On the table, you see... An old mirror hangs on the wall.
Aye, the sea's gonna calm down. Hi, the sea's gonna calm down soon.
Oh, yes, she does. You need to get your drink on.
Funny. Funny sailor.
It's okay. She just hasn't figured out. It's getting cold. The bed is comforting. The bed is comforting. Across the room, the heating system hums its soft lullaby. The mattress...
Thoughts, baby.
Recorded in you forever on Faraday.
No. On.
Behold,
It's. You can never forget this.
it's not
You.
reading,
It's.
For them.
solving your little crossword puzzles, doing your time there.
He's got no idea.
Cause people.
Do it. Hey, Moneymouth. Indrak, what's up? That's right. It's time to stop muttering about your economic self. Good. Listen, you need to become a millionaire. Now, how do you become a millionaire? And then what? Join the ranks. One, not unless you have those guys. The ancient samurai. Of course, but savvies. Are you in? The spirit of Ultra Attaboy. Let's start interesting. Are we speaking of visual art or something more conceptual? Don't be silly. The art market. Stop. What is this? Don't listen to this fool. Music is a pet project. He's also 12. He does have potential. You're right. She has the poise of go and...
Yes?
Only banal, one you should be ashamed of. Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
This is Precinct 57.
We should try again during business hours.
Anything else, Detective? 57.
In the cab.
That's what. If I were a real skull now, I'd jack it, paint it in part.
A snazzy, shit-ripped skullmobile like this would.
Yeah.
Skulls. Now there's a strong...
I can tell.
Which is not
the part of this.
Okay then. Let's...
You don't...
It's not a question. Don't get into it.
The skulls are the...
Besmatine.
The nastiest one.
Possessing an infinite amount of...
If a skull spots you, he will pull out his...
The lieutenant's voice.
They usually...
I can't wait.
Murder?
Yeah. Sure.
Also, he was hanged. He was hanged for...
Yeah.
These punks don't know anything.
Hey!
Ah, this sounds like epistemology.
Exactly.
What if it's art?
Maybe it's true. The hanged man is mere...
So what do you think we know? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. A true...
By the way...
For all their nihilistic posturing, these young men are not lacking in youthful. The lieutenant on your left is unusually lenient toward them.
Oh man, yeah. We're not fucking...
Be wary of the...
Probably because of how non-verbal their mode of operation is going to be. It's a threat. But I don't.
Hey.
Yeah. Didn't you cops like...
The Union does their shit.
Don't you worry about...
Yeah, we are. We're not franchise Skull, because
we're in a non-threatened...
Right on, fuck. Mm-hmm. What about them? Well, first, the word piss epitomizes the struggle taking place. Also, You've got to admit, what I mean by this is...
It seems that the young man...
Like I said before,
I'm wondering if the
to catch a fish, you'll need to hurl the lure many times. And even then, it isn't certain that you'll get anything. You get more fish because when...
Hate to admit it, but in a weird way, he's got... Is it a coincidence that...
Yes? Leather jackets adorned with immature writing? What are you implying? I'm not sure I understand you, detective. Neither. Fine, if only to end this discussion. Theoretically, if I were a juvenile delinquent, if I were to already be down that path, I think peace seems about right.
That's an origin.
So are we done here? Or... You don't need us around for your secret whisper party, do you? That ride is fucking...
Hey, piss...
That ride is fuck...
Hey, piss... Look who it is.
No, no, no. Don't ask anything. Be subtle and scary. Suggest their mess...
What? No!
Yeah, man.
Prospect?
Wow, you...
He get...
Shut the f...
Now bring it to the jackets and, yes...
Please be quiet. What? What do you want? The jackets?
Oh, man.
Fuck.
The lieutenant watches the boys take their jackets off with mild amusement.
I'm absolutely okay with not having either one, thank you. This case doesn't require...
Cold-hearted cop.
The need will...
The jackets are meant to complete each other. If a...
I don't know, Eric. It's...
Yeah, let's get out of here. The cops fucked us.
You've hurt yourself now. I told you not to mess around back there. What are you even trying to accomplish? You're only making things worse. A fridge? No, I...
For whatever reason.
Hi, Ace Detective.
A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds, of Seminese trinkets and charms. It appears to be locked. You smash into the wood and...
You're not thinking of trying again, are you? What is this place? Yes, but no, I doubt the electricity still...
An eerie feeling rises in your chest.
Yes, but no need to look for a surprise.
A barbell, it's 60 kilo. There are no collars. Why does it feel so familiar? No, it's just a...
You're right. The weight may fall off. Better not. It would be a violation of EPIS safety regulations if the gym was still operating. The barbell waits patiently on the floor, like a dog for its master. You managed to hoist it off the ground, but maybe it wasn't such a good idea to smash through. Proper weightlifting gloves would definitely have...
A dusty radio computer.
Another radio computer.
This is the Reams.
It's your call.
The machine lights. It's empty.
This is where the mem...
Nothing. Something's missing. There's nothing. Something's... Nothing happens. Your flashlights, some of the writing, these translucent. Who are all those? You should adopt one of the Welkins. It's the hull.
An inordinate amount of time has gone into drawing these little Welkin creatures. Political... Some people really like... This looks like concept art for a project. Just look at those details. Summit.
The photo... Entire oceans have been... You see primitive oil, albeit a pinned postcard read. This is a monthly calendar. Minimi stands for as time goes.
Looks like they didn't...
A note in the bottom. The handwrite. Outside. A cold wind... This old fire, the whole thing resembles history classes, radio frequency, unclear. You think so? They must have had massive airwidth. Whoever there's no...
My God. Exactly.
Nothing.
Okay. What do you think is going on with that computer, chalkboard, and yes, I got that. What were their
This is
okay, what?
Like he's
It looks like one of those pop-through call-in standards to game master frequency that listens in on the smaller code.
Is fascinate coordinating so
Not to my knowledge. They make auto
not.
But I don't think any indeed.
Super cool. Someone should give them millions of real.
No idea. Indeed. It's ambitious and yes. Okay. Let's keep moving.
An iron safety curtain. What an odd thing to do. Still nothing. Those curtains.
Can you please try to refrain from attacking Ren? Why do you think there's... In any case, there's no way we...
As before. Those curtains.
Can you please... Thanks. In any case...
As before. Those curtains.
Can you please try... Thanks. In any case... Yes?
Tiles on the cube are still nothing. Something's missing. There's no
You broke down the back door? You fool! Just a door? I hope you're happy now. Happy that you've ruined... Of course you didn't. You're all right. You know what? I'm willing to let you investigate the doomed commercial area.
Her facade is...
But before we go on, tell me, did you encounter the malignant entity? Yes, the malignant entity that lives inside the chimney. It takes the shape of a woman, a witch probably. I've suspected that yes, I've heard that she's barricaded herself inside. It's some unnatural magic, I assume. You should go find the entity and ask what happened to all... Okay, but please, only if the curse. It's the curse of financial distress, of ruin, And everyone knows that all the previous... There's something wrong with this building, I can tell you. Ever since I arrived, it's not good to talk about the curse, not...
Wow. Void raves. You have new words.
Yes, I've contacted the wards help to keep the doom at... Oh, this! There are numerous...
Desert pig doesn't seem like the
Sir, I am well educated in the commercial and esoteric arts. Discount my wares? Besides, this would only... Yes, the Simonees are very It must be these very spells and wards of protection that keep me safe from all the...
The woman looks aloof. Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
This is Precinct 57. How may I... I'm afraid...
We should try again.
Anything else, Detective? Yes. It was part of a... So... It seems the armor was the most recently registered...
A suit of armor like this would have been manufactured with a particular...
Hard to say. Yes. So, call back tomorrow. Hopefully I will have more... Not yet. But 57...
In the cabin. There, on that balcony, the rehearsal helped. Artisto nonsense, it's true. What you need to do is lure them in with a strong one-liner. Mamma mia. Okay.
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural? What's that? The piggy is looking to get into...
The lieutenant, are we witness? Relax. She stares at you, fearlessly, waiting for a response.
Whoa! Cut the whole point of graffiti.
There has... Forget this public art. She must...
I thought you were a pig. Ooh, sorry.
Perfect.
Your partner here gets it. Anything else I can not do for you, gentlemen? Hello again, officers. Have you come to admit...
She's locked up tight.
Squeal. Then maybe we... Oh, come on. I was just starting to have some fun. Hello again, officers. Hello again, officers.
Sure, she's
great. Blah, blah.
Told you. turn it around. It's the seller who wields the power.
Uh-oh, human. Okay, whatever.
Even the lieutenant.
Here.
Interesting. Remember, this is a buyer's market. She just...
Well, Picker.
There's tension in these streets.
Yeah, whatever. Signature? Oh, yeah, Pigster. I sneezed while holding a wet brush. Art issue. 67.
Remember, this isn't about the art or the artist.
That it?
Splendid. Your first physical asset. But no time to stop. Money? Nah. And become a small... Doing business with communist dictatorships only work. There must be someone around here. Yes, if you know. I got some vibes from that container you moved with.
Look at us. Anything else you want? I'm in a good mood.
Hello again, officers. Have you come?
They do say the painter...
That's pretty fucked up. Even for you.
You're a real sad sack. Sure, anytime.
The right idea. You know what you've got in that...
I don't believe it. I've never... There'll never be skulls. But fat chance. But you can still do your...
She...
Have you noticed the quiet? This place is a sepulchre.
I don't believe it. There'll never be skulls. Fat chance.
She...
Have you... This place...
The paintbrush in your hand is like a loaded revolver. What will it be, Desperate? You've spoken.
Very poetic.
If he really wants to save the... You find your...
Economical, but...
The speakers below are banged up and worthless. The sneakers triumph over them. A pair dedicated...
Those
only fun ultra. Where the...
No way, office! Well, but see, if on the other...
Damn. So you have to buy the...
No way! That's right, officer. You're a high-class policeman who accepts nothing less than the best. The shine on these sunglasses lasts a lifetime, officer. 100.
These are... Those you've...
These are all first-rate sunglasses.
The file cabinet stands steady. The drawers. straw hat. Step us. Whoa. How'd he? Thank you. At first, your knock rings hollow. Just like that.
You can't be serious.
The man stands at the far end of the shipping container. The feeling causes all the hairs on your body to stand at it. Something's amiss. Trying to visualize it in the general stillness.
Welcome. Savvy.
You can't hear him.
Now, what can I do for you? Who am I? Anyhow, my name is Rustam Diodor.
We've hit the big time.
Mr. Diodor, I think there's been some confusion. He's...
Pleasure to meet.
It is not.
Oh, don't you worry, Lieutenant.
Oh, Lord. Not this. Oh, nothing. It's just that we've got this murder to solve. And yet,
It's quite alright. I'm used to the question by now. All I did was take her fortune and invest it prudently.
And, actually, at the level this guy is, it takes several generations to do that. But, alright.
I gotta tell you, at first, being rich is a lot of work, but then, once you've reached my position, it's nearly impossible for me not to make. Some of my lower net worth friends say to me, but doesn't that take all the fun out of it? And I tell them, not really. Sure, and they benefit when I buy things to stimulate the economy. Do you know how many jobs? Dozens. Every man gets what it is true.
Hey.
What do you mean? Are you talking about my chin? Oh, that's what you mean. Yes, I've heard.
The Weiss-Wieserman coefficient is a ratio designed to reflect the difference in net worth between individuals. When the coefficient is close to 1, or 100%, it means...
Among other things. But calm down. No, not really.
I see nothing of the sort. To be frank, all I see is a gentleman who's unusually well dressed for Martinez, in a cargo container, which I admit is odd.
Yes, I imagine that traveling. This is, by the way, let me now ask...
In the very, very early days of colonizing this archipelago, the kingdom of Surens, a precursor of a modern Sur-le-Clay, used...
Herschel, it's a shame I can't get out and explore myself. One of the downsides of being an there simply aren't enough hours a day to handle all the spending money is a matter of desire. Smart, you know? Luxury yachts, high-fidelity portable radio systems, fail-proof outerwear, and so on. It just gets a bit... What? No, I didn't say that at all.
Could you please stop asking people for money? It does not reflect well on the RCM.
It's perfectly alright. As you may know, us high-net-worth individuals do not have a lot of cash on hand. Here is 3 real. How much can you get for this? You're welcome. Maybe you can make that money grow. Come up with an investment plan. How's that sound? There it is. I knew it. The art market, you say? Possibly. As I said, I don't carry much money on my person. But do go on. What are you thinking? Yes, but I'm getting sidetracked. Tell me, a painter? I'm always looking to expand into new asset class. Aha! And the name of the piece?
There's no sign.
Wonderful things. Aaron, before I invest, I need...
This is the only question that matters. Fail to come up with an...
Emerging?
The obvious answer is to be illustrative. However, he would...
But design is the very signature of humanity. Everything...
Doors.
Well, I think that settles. However, there are a few complications.
Shares. That's even better. You can do a lot with them if you play your cards right.
It's a good one. Have you heard about the Ramps using it in their next move? Splendid! This is
The light around that device Wiesmann coefficient for you and this individual.
That concludes our part of the trip. Another deal complete. Welcome to the big good tour. Unfortunately not.
Here's an oh, and we.
So, what's next on the agenda? Thanks for stopping.
The pearlescent paper at a devious use of inside an oval frame. Each letter is shaped like a lock. Your vision blurs into a bold. If it does, there must be. The certificate threatens.
Oh, hey, mister.
Mr. Dubois, now, what can Everard Clare do for you today? No, you didn't. I know the mailman, just like I know you'll get it done. Yes, yes.
You're already pretty deep into.
It depends.
As I said,
He's saying as little.
by all means, mega rich light bending guy. Oh my god, how did that get in there? Damn it to hell, Harry. I specifically told my guys to check all the containers for mega rich light bending guys. Honestly, Harry, we might be moving all kinds of suspicious things through this harbor, but I won't be caught transporting the light bending mega rich. I have a reputation to protect. No, they're not. They're...
Not for 1 second did he believe there's an actual mega rich. Dented yellow mailbox.
Other than kicking?
You dropped the white. Probably did the.
Alright, let's go back to Everard. If we don't.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
This is Precinct 57. How may I... Hold on. I've got...
Yes, this is Billy.
On Moreau Drive.
Yes, hello, are you still...
They're too poor to have a phone line.
Here we go, sir.
That's where the smoker on the balcony lives, isn't it?
It says here that they... Marie? Yes, it was my colleague, Marie.
Good. You have a name now.
Marie knows Billy. She's... Sorry, no. Maria. Marie? She said it was an older man. Sorry. Marie wasn't really paying any attention. Happy we could help.
Anything else you need from me? Not yet. 57.
In the cabin, he's...
Give me a moment. It's about Victor, isn't it? It's always about Victor.
A weathered brown door. The lieutenant motions to...
You're right. We have our first preliminary aid. Now, delivering a death notification is dead. Just don't say that. Yes, it's hard. But we can't. Someone has to deliver. You're right. We have our... Now, deliver...
The lieutenant...
Hello? Who is it? The police. Come in.
It's you, from the bookstand. I don't think I introduced myself properly.
The lieutenant has taken off his foggy glove.
Is it? No. This is something much...
How about some small talk before you break the news?
How have I...
Can't write a scene.
People got to eat. It's me, Victor. Mm-hmm. The girls...
She swallowed.
He's probably in the box drinking with his friends. I sent him to... No. It shouldn't be... Oh.
Central Gem...
I think...
It is.
Just to return a book of mine? Yes. His old leather jacket. It's just your... Yes. The lining is hand...
She folds her hands across her chest. She looks up, too anxious to say anything. I don't want to. There has been enough. I don't want to do this.
Say what?
Officer.
Too late. You ruined.
Excuse me? What?
She's in.
We are very sorry to...
Oh.
I understand that this comes as a huge shock. I want you to know...
What happened to him? Tell me. And you just... How long had he been there?
She doesn't. You hear the clock.
Is there anyone...
No. I just need to tell...
Unreal.
God. Should I call them? Should I tell... All right. Just tell me.
For God's sake, lie.
And...
He was taken to the city morgue. Is there anything else?
No, I'll call you if something comes up. A brain condition. Yes.
Apologies. My partner did not mean to make light of the situation. Again, if
she...
I'll take it from...
We should step outside and... So, the death notification. Well? No, it's all right. I'll call the station when we're finished with the day and let them know there's not much we can... That's it. And, officer, I've seen worse.
Mr. Dubois, the golden boy, my friend, you're in my...
Judging from our... Well done, sire. By guile and deceit, you're in.
I did not, Harry. Although I am very... Why,
And what do you have?
Victory, Mr. Kitsuragi. Harry, we outnumber them 1,500 to 1. And that's just Martin. The more they send, the worse it's going to look for them. They made a huge mistake hiring those guys. You're not an ultra-liberal, Harry. Get the Harry, there is no strike, only war. Class war. Or, in business terms, a dawn raid. Or wait, we're not gonna give nothing. We're gonna take Terminal B away from them.
So that's why you haven't let...
Yes. It's also why I let that midget Gaumont go. He's too nice. I can't put him through this. Plus, he knows how to get in here. That woman can't tell her tits from her arsehole. She has no chance. Tits from her arsehole.
Actually, no.
Because we're friends, Harry. Besides, it's already happening. Harry, well, let's just say they'll be freshly renovated.
He proud.
So the village is doomed.
You were there. You saw the reset. I have Harry. Harry, enough is enough. We're taking this district back. Yes, I do. I got the center.
And then there will be a giant statue of him. Towering above it all.
Damn right I'm up to something, Harry. 2,370.
2,370.
Oh, you mean what sort of goods are going to be flowing through?
Clients would take a well-known multinational conglomerate over a local mobster any day.
Sure, some will get... With renewed zeal sparked by communal ownership, the men will be shipping their...
That's drug
trafficking.
Drug trafficking? Don't be stupid. All they do is produce components to keep the pharmaceutical industry running. That's people's health we're talking about. Old grannies, little babes, people with disabilities. The company thinks transporting these...
In bulk shipping.
We're gonna transport the living daylights out of those materials, Harry.
Benefed is a children's cold medicine, usually apricot flavored.
And the kids on the street can...
I'm an old-fashioned guy, Mr. Kitsuragi. But if I were to supply ingredients...
He's basically admitting to it.
You know why you're such a good detective, Harry. Anyway, let's not focus on the sensationalism of the drug trade. This hypothetical drug trade is all anyone... Let's look at the big picture. Martinez as a whole. I'm gonna unite them all into one economic body. We're gonna incorporate this place to Kingdom Come. Everyone's gonna be in on the wealth, and everyone's gonna pull their weight. Harry, the length you're willing to go to keep your nose clean is remarkable. We're way past specific. You can bother Leonard with that.
There's something different about him now. He's more vibrant, more alive in his big-time mode.
Harry, I've got to be honest with you. Your gun was found 2 days ago. An old woman has it, and...
This must be the woman who bought the gun from Roy. The one he described as...
Yes, the same one. I see you've done your research. The pawn shop made the gun. The neighbors of this old woman contact...
Waving the gun around doesn't sound good. None of...
As I said, she's a...
We might be...
Unfortunately, I don't know anymore. You're gonna have to...
There it is again.
I, for one, find it refreshing. Finally, someone calls themselves a pig.
I already have. Tonight, starting 10 o'clock, near the old fish market on the coast. The one on the boardwalk, a little past the fishing village. Be careful.
She will be there from 22...
More fun stuff. Seems like we already...
Great, Harry. This... I'm always happy to educate and entertain you, my friend. Very nice, Harry.
can I help you?
Right, two. The woman is still hot.
Huh? What is...
I've got nothing to say to you.
Oh, hello, dear.
The woman in and asked.
I would really prefer not to talk to you right. Yes, I am. I know.
He's the real.
It's hard to tell whether he's sarcastic or sincere, but
I'm definitely not the cap. I don't know. I mean, why would I want to talk to you? No, you haven't. Okay, fine.
What does one talk about?
That's...
horrible. Truly horrible.
Jean.
She actually did.
What
Fucking deranged.
You're getting him intellectually.
I don't...
Don't say anything she did. Me? No.
Okay.
I'm just looking...
No one. I'm just a man with sunglasses. And you are?
Yes. The police...
Something about the man with...
You look like and I don't mean that as a metaphor. Yeah, I...
Oh, come on.
It's not just this.
There's something about this guy that matches with a face in you. He might be wearing a disguise.
Yes, it's a hobby.
As if waiting for someone.
I'm not getting involved in this.
About what? You don't look like a cop. You know what? Not the prophet shit again. No. Because it's not my job. Why don't you actually...
Come on, Jean.
Okay.
Suddenly.
So, do you know who hanged him? I don't know.
It's like you felt...
Oh my god, there's more. Okay, what? So, yeah. I don't know. Oh my god, there's more. You want some... Watch out for yourself. Look... Again? I can't believe this.
There's something that binds...
Again? I can't believe this shit.
There's something that binds...
Again? I can't believe...
There's something that binds you to him.
Again? I can't believe...
You know what it...
Oh, I definitely...
Another life.
Yes, from another life. A different life. To what station do you think you would belong in this alternate and totally... Okay, that's somewhere good. Okay, Let's be crazy. Let's say you and I are partners. How's that for a thought experiment? No, because in this thought experiment we are police officers in a police station.
Come on, stop it.
Oh no. You see, I enjoy watching other better cops solve crimes. And let me tell you, it's been quite a privilege.
This isn't helping.
You're not going to believe this, but police officers, yes sir, solving crimes like just some regular boring motherfuckers in suits and uniforms. Oh, it's you eccentric genius. I mean, with your unorthodox, not even a little...
It's an urban myth about an officer who is so far undercover he can't remember who he is. As I said, just an urban...
Okay, yes.
Neither can I, partner. Neither can I.
Okay, the man with the sunglasses and his hypothetical station. There's something missing here. Yes, just cross it off the list.
Again? I'm going to say no. God fuck.
Okay, I was clearly wrong. He is a firefighter, male nurse, and...
Yes?
God damn it, you live...
Can I actually...
Yes, of course.
Of course I'm with him.
You're an ass.
Please, that's not... Of course I'm with him.
And you look like you...
Please, that's not... Of course I'm...
You're an asshole.
Please.
The door is closed. Still, the lieutenant, this door can...
It's you again. What is it?
Old callbox, East Delta, an inconspicuous pile of the roof. An inconspicuous pile. An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material. An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material. Eaten. Because there's a seat. There it is. You see a shabby little door.
What is this then?
Amphetamine. The lieutenant, there's a good vague way to ask where he stands on drug use.
No, I'm just, perhaps... See that ladder?
The kid, doesn't he? The door is... A mirror hangs.
Hello again, after.
You're back. Good. I love...
Fast.
Pleased to meet you. What can I help you?
How about you share your info?
The goalposts have moved, Lieutenant. In the absence, I cannot rescind that promise. To my knowledge, the drivers are still at the roundabout. I will tell you everything I know when you've finished with them. I am glad to hear that. Now, is there anything I... Yes, my eyes on the harbour have sent word to that effect. What have you discovered? It doesn't really matter.
One of the tall buildings.
In any case, it's a relief.
If there is an investigation.
Of course, detectives. I wouldn't normally break protocol.
The words bloodbath sound cold in her mouth.
Yes. I'm afraid this strike may just...
Since you are sharing, ma'am.
Then we're on the same page. I have an indirect role to play, I'm sad to say. My employer experienced a momentary lapse of faith in me. In that moment, they elected to deploy They were dispatched after I relayed
every word.
A member of the board. I tried to convince my employer it was simply absolutely not. These mercenaries...
Who are they?
Crenell, an Oranese military company. As far as I know, they wear ceramic armor, have semi-automatic weapons, and years of combat experience.
So, what happened?
The story is, one of them, the Colonel, I don't know his real name, sexually assaulted. He was taken out behind the... Nothing. Mr. Clare refuses to let me into the harbour. I have not been able to discuss this matter with anyone there. The remaining 2 Crenell contractors... It's a smokescreen. In secret, they are conducting an independent military tribunal into the lynching.
What is the nature?
Whether to execute one, some, or all of the Union militants. Surely you're joking. These people are killers. If you don't pin this on someone good, and do it fast, they will identify and execute...
The débardeurs have over...
Have you ever seen a hornet invade a beehive, Lieutenant? It's not pretty.
The Serai's giant hornet, the world's second largest...
These men work in tandem using semi- and fully automatic firearms. As I said, a bloodbath. It doesn't have to be like one single concrete suspect delivered into civil court, and I may be not much. They're public they boast a long list of clients. Saint-Baptiste, Welchman Lorenz, in...
Meaning they're used.
Yes. Or, sadly, no. If you still have...
Do you know a lot of...
In my line of work, it pays. I have. And they will. However, these orders take time to reach what is basically a rogue...
She's being truthful. She is pressing them as hard as she can.
Or he didn't. This is infamy. The remaining contractors. That the man was killed because he...
The lieutenant consulted.
We haven't heard any reports about an assault.
Last Sunday night. Either way, he's... That's a good question, officer.
You meet her soon enough, you feel?
If you mean did I see him alive? Yes. But I did not know him. Lely. His service name. A nom de guerre, most likely. One is a man.
What would you say was his eye color?
She closes her eyes, trying...
I can't remember.
The lieutenant was...
That's all right, man.
He was 40.
Indeed. This matches the dental...
He was... In a way, it was humanizing. He had to learn to speak. They've gone to ground, as it were. They don't have the same respect for the Revachol city. You're likely to run into them eventually. When that happens, I'll be in a better position.
One is obviously the scab leader at the harbour gates. The other has a vantage point in a building south of the roundabout. They were keeping tabs on you while you were canvassing the lorry drivers.
That may be so.
For all your talk of ever...
Of course it...
Your concern may be a...
Would afford a good vantage point.
Where is your radio for
Heavens no. I'm not an undercover. I hope I can answer it better. Until the
They don't report their progress to you?
Not on this matter. It's a matter of days, not weeks. I am sorry to have been the bearer of bad news. Of course. Excuse me.
For about... She wears fingerless gloves.
It was taken with a Trigat not long ago.
Her mouth is relaxed.
Sorry. I was trying to see... I can't. But that's how you read this story. Close. Port cities. The sailor's soul would use it to fly back home if they should die abroad. Quite a few. Vredefort, the Oranese capital.
What next?
Then he made his way to the Revachol. Those are the two constants.
The old.
You said you can't.
I can't. This man was no sailor.
In Martinaise, Vredefort? Vredefort has a military academy. The Seminoles Islands saw a recent...
That makes sense to me.
For all the boys looking for an adventure.
His platoon member?
Surely there are other people to ask about the tattoo.
Do what you have to do, Detective Dubois.
We will be careful.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
To work!
Don't think so.
Suddenly, this feels like a really, really bad idea. Silence. Hard as a...
Fucking loincloths. Really did him in. Yeah. What it means. I can tell you what this one means. Our colonel is deep in the bush here. Deep in the fucking bush. In
Benito is one of the...
He spent a month behind enemy lines, scouting Cape
with some strange emotion.
Our boy, he's only a captain then, but he knows. At dawn, we shot the boy. He was useless, but the girl, she was nice. A little fat. She was quite the entertainment. For the week she lasted, expired in the hands of Sarge Mason. The kind of guy who'd make Chief there shit his pants, and God, Mason couldn't let go. Drowned in a creek a week ago.
Something stirred. There's a word on the tip of your tongue. Colorless. Odorless.
You bet it was. It's just nature. This guy. No. I was in the domain. Fucking mask is getting sweaty. I want to take my mask off. Nah. You've earned it.
On the photo in your head.
Free flow of commerce! Fucking well.
You hear a tiny... I'm going to interpret that as a...
How about you fuck?
Okay, of course.
The man's breathing.
It's you again. What is it? Yeah.
Wouldn't want to beat up his grandma.
This is what happened.
Let them come. You heard the man.
Yeah. A well-oiled murder machine.
We got weapons of our own. I guess we're going.
That was an unsure phrase.
Yeah. Like you've been up against. You haven't even. The fuck is.
We're not bees. We're.
Easy. So, yeah.
These people.
No, they're not. They're uncoordinated and drunk. We know more. Big fucking surprise. What do you mean? Okay. No, they won't.
All he means is that it...
No wonder you cops get shot to shit every day. Can't go to war with an attitude like... It's you again. What is it?
This time it's going to work. You...
Stop shit. The law.
Yeah. Aren't you listening? It's done.
For God's sake, they're not going to give you anything. Of course.
Easy.
Everyone can see you picked some wrong options. Next time you have to come up with better things to say.
It's you again. What is it?
Hi, gendarme. Another rendezvous. Hi. So what brings you here? Admiring the atmosphere. Convenient. But what oh yes, let's see. He knocked on my door a few days after the lynching. I think nothing. That I didn't see any. Why shouldn't he? What friend? No, I don't think it came up. Muscular, handsome, strong. Yes, but he was speaking to... Yes, you know those tiny... Just reporting back whatever I was telling him. Oh, let me think. He sounded vaguely Oranese. Sure. Anything else on your... You did. I told you, he can be very useful. I guess that's the friends I told you. That he won't be there. It is. A visitor from the... to his opportunities. Or is it just money? He has keys. And he likes the view. What about me, gendarme? Bye-bye, gendarme. Hi again, gendarme.
It's the sports. He's a sports guy, all about that physical prowess and athletic skill.
Bye-bye, gendarme. Hi again, gendarme. Bye-bye, gendarme.
Behind the dockworkers, a ceiling-height window. The hawthorn branches scrape the glass like bony fingers. Behind the dockworkers.
Waves are beginning.
Why Why does she care about the waves so much?
What is it with wave? But until that happens...
Our Canada, please. I can.
I could use a breather.
Well, must say, I'm proud of this one.
Tequila? My jacket?
A look of...
What the fuck are you talking about, Tequila? Rosemary...
Oi, that's the
That's disgusting. I've never done anything like that in my life. You're both delusional.
It becomes abundantly clear to you how this man managed to lose it. I'm calling it. It's neurological.
You know what? Fine.
Oi, good thing.
Don't be shy, Tequila. Of course I'll do it. I'm your man. Your personal brand strategist, but I've got something the others don't.
Great can-do attitude.
No, Tequila, no. What do you need?
What you truly want to know is, can you really?
I used to be a moderately high net worth.
A subtle smile lights.
At the Boom Boom Room, I directed it.
We're going to need your after measurable performance.
Remember?
Yes, yeah.
That was me.
All right, here we go. Miss Kopaleva, nay, Olga Rebenik, 3 years. You hear that? 3 years. How hot did she have to be?
Tequila, tequila. Drinking is...
He could definitely work more.
Okay. You see, net worth means nothing to the people of Martinez. Nada. No. For them to see your wealth, to really the horseback...
You're aware that money...
I didn't say renovate.
But what would it cost?
Nothing up front. That's because I...
We really haven't got...
And forget about... That's it. Sorry, I can already see it.
This is a good moment to bring up his drinking.
Give me half an hour, my friend.
The lieutenant massages his temples.
Relax.
He turns his swollen face.
Exactly. Just give me a minute or two.
Before you know it, you chat a bit with then the lieutenants. After what feels like ages, you hear the fence creaking as if under a large weight. Look at him. Just look at him. It's idiot Doom Spyro. He's back, like a beast, mate.
I know. Ran into some...
He can't even walk straight.
Of course I... Just head on over...
The lieutenant.
But, if there's anything else your old friend can do for you... Tequila... Wonderful. Not much. This last... I've never...
A shovel hits the sand somewhere behind the...
Magic animal? No, Tequila. Hey! All kinds. I've seen archaeologists, gangsters, even a bunch of ad agency types. I'm telling you, Tequila, this thing... You know, some of those the first time I...
Wait.
I'm not even sure I should be telling you this story, to be perfectly honest. Okay, fine. There was this designer.
He existed, all right. I'm talking.
Anyway, sometime later, he started his own personal studio here in Martinez.
A paradigm.
But then, something turned. You know, Tequila.
The kids on the street.
Or email.
Sinus.
Can't see.
Along with a number of more. He's talking
Shit, yeah, Tequila. You've got to... Now.
Wrong. All...
Hey, Tequila, pay attention. The story goes, apparently the idea was too high concept even for this genius. He dropped dead. I know, but the story doesn't end there.
That's almost certainly wrong again.
That's right. 250 grams of blow had accumulated in there over the years. There are those who believe the design...
The cocaine skull.
The cocaine skull. Here's the kicker. That's why he brought... Or probably...
No, my
This is ludicrous. And...
Now, detective. My only question is, where does one get a shovel?
The archaeologists say they want...
Bullshit. They just want to snort.
I'm pretty sure they all...
And why wouldn't they, eh? Sounds like right strong stuff.
Don't listen to...
No, my grandma...
Or maybe it's...
In a pyramid? No.
They're pretty vague about... The archaeologists act all... The junkies, for some reason...
Honest men on...
By now, I'd say I know about... Whoa.
What?
For one, the way is blocked. And second, it's just not feasible within the economic and temporal frame of our current setup. Matter of fact, unless a bunch of money just falls out of the sky...
I have to agree. Besides, it would...
Wait. Maybe...
Yeah, well, that's the reality situation. Right. I've never heard it mentioned outside of...
A shovel hits the sand somewhere behind the reeds.
All kinds. Some of the first...
There's no... You...
I'm not even sure. Okay, there was...
He existed, or I'm...
Anyway.
A paradigm shatter.
But then, you know...
The kids...
Or...
Sinus...
Can't see.
Along with... He's talking...
Shit, yeah, you've got... Now.
Wrong. All...
Hey, apparently... I know, but the story...
That's wrong.
That's... There are those...
The cocaine's...
Here's... That's one... Or...
No, my...
This is...
Now, my only question is... Where does one get...
Whoa.
What?
For one... And it's...
I have to... Besides...
What are you talking about?
You're lost.
That's all right. We've got plenty of it.
The legend! He's back. And firstly, my kind of guy. Here you go, friend. Here you go.
That isn't...
Unhygienic.
There's...
Hello, mister. Yes, I am. That's nice. Yes, they look the same. They look... Bye!
Now that you've acquired some stimulants, it's time for a little pick-me. You raise the... Now the taste is slowly receding into your throat. The rush is growing in intensity. Your little heart pounding like a bird in a cage. A sweat breaks out across your brow. Your hand... You could... Whoa. This shit is strong. This shit is disc...
I'm not your mother.
As long as you remain functional to this... You springs...
In the bottom right corner of the screen, there's a speed button.
It takes you a moment, but finally, the reeds, the constant, the trap, no phasmid either. Your voice
Well...
The netting is a little untidy. Messy.
Okay.
It's great to see you again.
Oh, sweetie, I don't hear.
The little silver. You could ask her about this when you get the time. It's probably a cryptid, but the phasmid, of course, is more important. He tries to play.
Good. Okay. And? Completely?
No, look.
That's not...
It just means...
She's engaged.
Of course.
Yes.
Another trip to the Reeds.
Of course. Actually, no.
Heartfelt some kind of...
Thank you, it's an honor.
Damn it, Lieutenant. Have you no intellectual curiosity? Consider the way that you should ask the...
A little hooligan.
Oh, my dear Morel. You've been a...
Delinquents.
Oh, you've been so...
Well...
He hasn't been...
Really, Gary?
Lena, Morel.
No.
He keeps the language...
Very generous of... officers.
That shirt looks... No. Yes. Like a...
I knew you'd figure it out, officer. I'm sorry I didn't tell you. I was ashamed of what I did.
We're not detecting falsehood.
Gary. What?
I took the hangman's cue.
God damn it.
I know.
Shame on Gary. Didn't mean to interfere with your investigation officers. He's just... thick-headed and...
I always thought...
This is all he sighs again, hangs his head, and unbuttons his shirt fully. A cuirass, but so...
Everyone was... So I went there to take... Only the cuirass was left.
We're detecting...
It's okay.
They were thoroughly...
Because I was weak.
He's a scaredy cat.
Yes, absolutely. I will never do anything like this again.
Matrix of there's that son of a... This is not what that personal brand strategist, the old king, looks defiantly to the west. The kid doesn't... The girl is...
Tequila Sun. No one does it. Listen, of course not. I guarantee.
The strike might take forever.
What would you like them to say?
But we have...
Very nice. Don't spend anything else. Not that I can think. That might be the case.
An old monument, a matrix of there are no... The old king. Look. An old monument, a silver plaque. An old monument, a matrix of metal. There are no lights that spell out your name. The old king. Look.
Oh, look. It's the cop who turned me... Hola, Wandering Man.
That's teen speak for she couldn't.
Excuse it.
Yeah, I don't know.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with
Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste. Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better.
A small cabinet on the...
Okay, here.
Looking for something?
Vigilance officer? What is this?
Now. No need to get...
Trying? Fine.
He mumbles something to himself. It seems to be a variety of curses. As Rene turned to, a crown. It's the crown, a small... The setting sun.
For bravery. I'm sure, but I know this uniform's reputation. You are also wondering if I got this for honor.
Whoa.
For doing my...
He saved some muddy princeling who foolishly strolled into the front line.
It was on the first month. King Frisel, alas.
He really despised...
Purple velvet tunic.
To keep the long and blood, the rebels were smart. I got shot in the leg, then his horse. Driven, I grabbed my...
Captain Arno.
The bane...
When I came to, the Dink had taken numerous flesh wounds and lost a lot of blood. But despite missing his jaw, he seemed hesitant to die. He didn't. He was the commanding...
You sense he's downplaying it. He did a lot more than his... The old...
What? And that him?
Is that pride in his voice? It's deep down, but maybe even
Maybe. Oh,
do not speak of what you know not, because he was royal blood alone.
Whoa. It is not.
Bah. Oh, I'm not.
You should try to come up with a heroic story of your own. Impress this old soldier.
it is such a pleasure to see you again, officer. How many...
Vigilance officer, what can this old carabinier do for you?
Go low. Go deep. Go...
Sure, officer. I'm not fall...
He'll get it. Don't worry. The man stares. Doesn't look like the carabinier crosses.
You're talking about...
The lieutenant looks up.
How so, then?
The lieutenant...
And I thought getting my knee shattered and surviving on...
Of course not.
The veteran of flashes of blood. All of this.
Was there something else you wanted?
I don't think there was anything else he wanted. Was...
It is such a pleasure to see you. It is such a pleasure to see you.
All right. This is how...
Like what, officer?
An array of... This calls for an engineering angle. Structural rigidity.
That's
beautiful. Now...
Ce serait délicieux. Can you make that? I hope you are not just tricking an old man out, or god of sandwiches, maybe?
The ham sandwich looks fresh and nutritious in your hand, begging to be eaten.
I'll pass. Thanks. I mean, I'm not hungry, and therefore am... Camaraderie? Is it really necessary? Okay. They are all necessary. Let's share the sandwich if it matters that much. Sure.
scruffy-haired, this one.
Lily Dub.
The stone, the other one. Wow. So?
You're stupid. Okay.
The scruffy-haired.
Hello, mister. Bye.
Is that the phasm? Wait. What if this is the fishing rod situation all over again? It's not the phasmid. It's not even organic. It's a Don't be too hard on it. There's nothing else to do with the traps.
Yes, what is it?